close. Okay, so I have YouTube working. Okay. Okay, so I'm using like 2 different phones to like stream on both YouTube and Instagram. Hopefully this works. So don't mind the messy hair. I just came back from the gym after taking like 4 months off. Yeah. In those, oh, hello. How are you? Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi. Oh, there's like, wow, I thought you guys forgot who I was. Hi. Hi. Okay, there's like 10 people here. Oh my gosh. Hi. How have you been? It's been a while. Oh my gosh, yes, you remember me, huh? It's been a hot minute. Let's see. I'm also streaming on Instagram right now. Hold on. It has been forever. Oh my gosh. I've been good. Okay. Wow. Hello. Oh, I used to. Yes. Yes. You guys remember me. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so glad that you guys like still remember me. Oh my gosh. There's 21. Wow, there's 21 of you already here. Glad to see you're doing well. Oh gosh. Oh, you've been following since that long. Oh, hello. So you guys can't see, but like I'm getting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's like, hi. Okay. Oh man. Gosh, those were, you never unsubscribed. Oh my god. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. I've been, okay. You never unsub. Guys, you guys never unsubbed. That is, oh, what? No way. I introduced you? Oh my gosh. I did not know I introduced. Wow. Yes, you're getting a story time. Uh, okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I had a feeling you would come back. Oh my gosh. Girl, speak. I am so sorry. Okay. Um, okay. Um, Yikes. There's so, okay, I'm like a little slightly overwhelmed. Hold on, let me, oh, wow, I can have the retouch on. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so story time. What is the okay, comment, what is the last thing you remember about me? Like, last thing I've ever announced. I don't remember anything. Uh, Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh. You did a cover from a live action Little Mermaid. Okay, so the last thing you guys remember is that, right? Dub practice video thing. I forgot. Oh gosh. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am like so okay. I am like super bad at like keeping updates and all of that stuff. You made a video. You made a video, Adrian purring. Okay, so let's see. Okay, last life update. So we're gonna go backwards. Starting from like present day. I'm in culinary school. Yay. I'm in culinary school. I'm about to graduate. So that has been kind of crazy. Okay, so I don't even know like where to begin. Like so much has happened. Like thank you. I'm about to graduate. So thank you. Oh gosh, so much has happened. I was a gym rat for a little bit. I went back to gym and then I got really busy with culinary school. Then I stopped going to the gym. Thank you. So I stopped going to culinary school. No, not culinary school. I stopped going to the gym. And after I stopped going to the gym, I kind of like fell off a little bit. I got really busy with culinary school. And now I'm going back to the gym. Hello. Oh my gosh, you've been following since 2016. That's crazy. Sorry. Oh, also, if you guys haven't noticed, I've actually started talking in like my normal voice. Surprise. So, yeah, I don't actually talk like this in real life. So, this is my real voice. And it's been a hot minute. It's been a while. So I went to culinary school. Oh gosh, do you guys know that I was a funeral director for like a couple years? I was a funeral. Oh, you were a pillar in Sailor Moon and Miraculous Fandom. Never forgot. Oh, thank you. That's great. I hope you're getting good muscle build. No, I'm kind of like trying to go for that slim build, but you know, kind of makes sense. Good to hear you're speaking in your real voice. It feels like you're being more honest. Yeah. I've realized something is that I struggled with that a lot. I think I still struggle with that. And I think it's because, not to say oh my gosh, there's 28 people now. Wow, I'm surprised people remember me. Not to say that I guess to say, not to put any blame on the fans, but it's mostly because when I was younger, hi! When I was younger, I felt like I had to put up that voice, and that's why I kind of developed that. Uh, Give me 1 second. I'm going to end the. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I just have to handle something. Un momento, por favor. I know my Spanish sucks. Give me 1 second. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Give me one. I'm so sorry. My live is like kind of. Hold on. Okay. Will I be doing Ladybug? What brand is my microwave? Walmart brand, I guess. I don't know. Actually, no, it's not even Walmart brand. It's like something that I got, like, that came with the apartment. Sorry. I thought I deleted this. Deleting. Hold on. Give me, I'm sorry. I'm like, I have a second phone. I'm just like handling something really quick. I'm so sorry. What about the microwave all of a sudden? Yeah, what about the microwave? That's so weird. Sorry, I'm just handling some business. Okay. Okay. So, after stream. Okay. I'm good. We're good. Not a problem. Hello, how you been? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. How are you? I'm reading everything. Okay? Your normal voice is also high pitched, so it sounds like you still your normal voice is still high pitched. And yes, someone said that you were a pillar for MLB community, at least for me. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Like, okay, I'm not even gonna lie. So I went to a con like this past weekend, and I saw one ladybug, and like I saw her, and I was like low key. I was like, should like I like because I was with someone at the con, and we were like taking photos because we were cosplaying different character from JJK. But the thing is, we were cosplaying, and I saw a ladybug, and I haven't seen a ladybug cosplay. Hold on. It doesn't. Give me 1 second, guys. I am so sorry. Like, one second. I'm like trying to handle a thing. Just give me a thing. Give me one thing. Like un momento. Sorry, I'm like setting up stream for Instagram. Okay. I am so sorry. Yes, what is your question, Toria? Hold on. Oh my god, I haven't seen you since 6th grade. Oh my gosh, hi. What brand? Okay, wow. Okay, da da da. How have you been? I've been great. Anyone catch the game last night? No. Hey, Skyrah, it's good to see you. Here you go. One thing. Hi. 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 I have no clue who this person is. But, okay. So, a lot has happened. A lot is going to be happening. Guess what? I'm going to Disney World! No, really, I am. But I'm going to be working for 6 months at Disney World. We all grew up. Thanks, Dan. We all grew up. It's almost 10 years. I can't believe it. I really got to encounter your stream right now. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing amazing. Perfect. Immaculate. Life is good. Life is great. Yeah, I'm going to be working at Disney World, but content's going to be different. I'm going to start making cooking videos. So, that's going to be fun. Yes, I'm going to be working at Disney World. It's going to be so much fun. So, I'm not wearing any makeup right now. In California or Orlando. I'm going to be in Orlando for 6 months. And then after that, if things go the way I plan it, I'm going to actually be leaving California. And no, I'm not moving to Disney World. But if things go as planned, I'm going to be moving to Arizona. Why? It's cheaper. Maybe hot, but it's cheaper. I know, heck yeah. So, what kind of cast member? Culinary. I'm gonna be cooking. I'm gonna be cooking. Whoa. What the? I'm like a cat for some reason. I just got distracted. That's amazing. I was at Disney World a few years ago. I hope you have fun working there. You're going to see my life out there. It's gonna be interesting. Oh boy, can I see who's all in here? Lighting on. Ooh, cool, lighting on. Oh, well, there's a green screen effect. Oh, no, turn that off. No green screen. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to be in Disney World, and life is so different now. Hi, going to Florida. Yeah. So during your free time, have you seen any interesting YouTube videos that impress you or creativity? Just wondering. Okay. So I've been watching a lot of actually Christian documentaries. Yeah. In case a lot of you have forgotten, actually no, this isn't during that hiatus. I didn't tell you guys. So I did post, like, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys kind of already know I have gone back to Christ after, wandering off. So I was Catholic, but now I'm a Christian. I go to church every Sunday, except for this one Sunday, which was my bad. But I go to church. I'm actually part of like this really, like, I don't know how else to explain it. What was it? It's a really good, I wouldn't say non-denominational. It is non-denominational, I think. Yeah, so I've been going to this church for over a year now. I used to be Catholic, but now I'm Christian. But it's the same, I guess, in a way. But We believe in God the same way. Um, ironically, I got into, I went back to church. I went back to church to prove a point. To back then, the guy that I was dating, and the guy that I was dating, he actually, and this was like a long time ago, like maybe 2 years ago. The guy that I was dating, he was a Christian, but he actually, when I looked it up, it was a cult. It was a cult. It's not actually Christianity. Why? Because they believe, okay, guys, get this. They believed in like the apostle that's still around today, which technically, according to the Bible, would be John, right? No, it's not. It's like some guy who is apparently convicted of a crime, but you know, I digress. That's a whole nother can of worms. So going to Catholic school all my life, I actually have, I know, right? Hi, Lucas. Hi. So basically what happened was, yeah, that was, that was like a while ago. We broke up. He's doing great. Like, we're, I guess, like, like, I guess we're like not friends, but we didn't break up on like the worst terms. Like, if I saw him on the street, I'm not gonna run the other direction. If I saw him on the street, I'm gonna be like, hey, wait, what was the cult called? Luz del Mundo. So if you look it up, it's Luz del Mundo. No, it wasn't okay, no, it was not the Link cosplay guy. No, it was not. It was, I know who you're talking about. So they turned into a girl. I kid you not. They turned into a girl. No. No. Oh my gosh, you started doing fandoms 2 years ago? That's so cool. Wait, why are you thanking me though? Why are you thanking me? What did I do? I didn't do anything. No. Yeah. Yeah, like, so the ex that was in a cult, listen, the ex that was in a cult, we argued that it wasn't, that he argued that it wasn't a cult. When I told him it was a cult, he didn't want to believe me, but you know, that was a big can of worms. Hey Goku, how are you? How are you doing? Like, okay, guys, I can't tell if there's someone, if there are people in my Instagram live. Like, can you tell? No, wait. How do you tell if there's someone on your Instagram live? I'm like so dumb. I know, I missed you all too. And guess what? No more excuses. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So you guys can actually, so like people on my Instagram live can actually see my main phone case, but then on people on my YouTube live can see my like other phone case. So I have 2 different phone cases. You're on YouTube? Okay. Who's on where? Who's on where and why and all of that. All of that. Like, I also like have to go to the bathroom, and I like really don't want to leave, cause like, okay, so don't worry, I'm wearing shorts. I'm just moving. I'm just sitting up. I'm wearing this size large. I have short arms, so like I'm wearing this like this jacket. Oh, I didn't even realize it had like a gray hood. uh, oh, you can see my Hello Kitty one? That's so cool. Okay. Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie. I'll be right back. I really gotta go to the bathroom. So like, both of you, wait, both of you, both my phones are gonna stay here while I use the restroom. Thankfully, my bathroom is like right next to my bedroom. Like it's like super duper close. Okay. Yeah, everything's great. Everything has been wonderful. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I've been like super like depressy, especially like the last few years. It's kind of like that Has Been Hotel, like where Lucifer is like depressed. Take that. I don't have any kids, but take that, depression. It's Bean. Why does that sound so familiar? How do I know Bean? It's been so long. You're on YouTube. Miss you guys so much. Yeah, feel free to open up the Instagram version, please. Sorry, I'm like, this is like two separate angles. Like, you guys can like, hey, people on YouTube, talk to the people on Instagram, and then people on Instagram talk to the people on YouTube. Can you guys see each other? Can you guys see each other? Talk to each other. Say hi. Say hi to each other. I don't know if this is like, yeah, there. You guys can converse with each other. I know it's streamception. It's so insane. But yeah, like, okay, so I'm not even gonna lie. I have, oh, I don't do tarot anymore. It was a long time. It was a long time. And I'm not even gonna lie. A lot has happened in that time. And I kind of, okay, bye, Goku. A lot has happened in that time. And I'm not even gonna lie. I'm still going through a lot of things. I'm going back to therapy. Woo! Woo! We're going back to therapy. You moved to a new apartment? Oh, that's wonderful. But I know, excuse my sweaty hair. I went to the gym. A lot has happened. The depression was so bad. Like, I'm not even gonna like exaggerate. It was bad. It was but everything's gonna be better now. I'm going to be doing more lives at least. We are going through shit. We're all going through something, but we're still here, and that's gonna count for something. That's true. We're all going through something. It doesn't matter what that something is, but we're all going through something. I've never really been like the type to really want to talk about my mental health. because I was ashamed about. Oh, there goes my phone. Because I was kind of ashamed about it, and because okay, do you guys ever notice the problem? Um. Oh wow, I don't remember that, but you know what? Bean, send it over and let me take a look at it. Um, what was I gonna say? Do you remember, or if you guys are online a lot, you probably know how there's like an epidemic of people who like to like over exaggerate their mental illness and even lie about mental illness. I feel like that's just as bad as someone like lying about cancer. Um, but because of a lot of people who lie about mental illness and like to fake mental illness, often I would never tell the truth or not even lie. It's just more like hide the fact that I have a disorder. So for the now, oh, view message. Yeah, you're right. Noxo. Um, so part of the reason why I was offline is this is me announcing to the world, because I promise not to just okay. I promise that like I'm going to be more honest about like who I am as a person instead of hiding behind Skyrah. Also, guys, I may still be Skyrah, but please call me Serenity, because I want to start going by my like actual name. Like, if you guys don't mind, can you guys just call me Serenity? Actually, back to what I was saying. Um, I have borderline personality disorder. It's not fun. It's not as like manic pixie dream girl or as cool roomy vibes, no more hiding. That's really ironic. I need to talk to someone about that. I really thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys calling me by my real name. But yeah, I have borderline personality disorder. And it's not a fun disorder. And when people talk about it online, different disorder, borderline personality disorder. Borderline personality disorder is a different thing. Like I'm going to just talk about borderline personality disorder, because borderline, it's not fun. You feel your emotions times a million. You feel them times it. As my old therapist, before I like, the main problem with that is people, most of the time, it's their whole personality on social media. But of course, if you want to say that you're diagnosed with that, that's totally fine. I have friends with BPD. So living with BPD, and as my old therapist described it, it is like being skinned alive, and you have your bare skin on, and if you touch someone without any skin, like they're just their flesh, you touch them, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. And she described it as like having all your skin removed and then dumping you into like lemon juice. That's how it feels. It sucks. It sucks really bad. It's not fun. It's not graceful. It's not great. But, something happened over the weekend, and I didn't tell someone that I had BPD. and my BPD symptoms started showing. That wasn't fun for anyone involved. Yeah, it hurts emotionally a lot, and sometimes hurts physically, and you can't really turn it off. I used to go to therapy for it, but then insurances happened, and then I just stopped for a while. But I didn't realize how much I actually did need it. But the thing is, I was so ashamed. I was so ashamed to even talk about BPD, to even acknowledge that I have it, because I genuinely thought, okay, well, I haven't had like symptoms in a while. Maybe it's fine now, right? You would think maybe it's fine. But it wasn't, because the symptoms started showing up again, and you kind of start panicking a little bit when the symptoms do show. Because have you guys seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Hello, cool gamer. I cannot see who that... The icons are so small. So, it's a disorder after all. No one should expect it to be fun. You really gotta have a strong support system. Yeah, I should. I have one person I can trust. Therapy is life-saving. I have PTSD. I'm so proud of you for what you have become. I'm studying to be an artist manager. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Oh, gosh, it's so wonderful. Yeah, I see it. I love K-pop Demon Hunters. You sent the photo. I will look at that after stream. I feel for you. Struggling with ASD, as long as I can remember. Did go to therapy for a long time. Pulled out of similar reasons. Yeah, it's hard. And who do I know this person? I can't barely see channel activity on channel. Okay, that looks familiar. So back to K-pop Demon Hunters. A lot of the time, when okay, we're gonna get emotional, guys. we're gonna get emotional. So, when Rumi's patterns start to show, and oh gosh, I'm trying so hard not to cry. And I'm using the word patterns and not markings, because that's what they call it, but patterns can be, yes, the patterns on her skin, but also patterns in your behavior. And when Rumi's patterns start to show, and give me a second. She tries to hide them. She tries to hide them, just like I tried to hide them. And eventually, the more you hide them, the harder it gets, because as you remember in the movie, she eventually can't hide them anymore, and it shows. It shows. And I've been there. I've been in that place. So it's that place where Rumi is on her knees and telling Celine, like, oh, it just ended. Like, not condoning it. Just end it. Because I forgot the statistic, but the statistic BPD, hold on, I will actually pause this. BPD statistic. Because I remember, so, okay. So according to PMC, the Public Medical Center.gov, that death by sewer slide occurs up to 10% of BPD cases, which is not a lot. However, a lot of people with BPD often do get hospitalized. So, but there is a statistic that I saw. It's like most people with BPD don't make it past 23. Guess what? I'm not 23. And the thing is, living with BPD and then living with the shame of it, of even having it, because I know how I can get. It's so hard. It's so hard because you want to be normal. You don't want these patterns, right? You will do anything to get rid of them. It's just like how in the movie, Rumi is wants to close the honeymoon, wants to get rid of her patterns, and it is hard. And I should have taken something from that movie. I should have taken something from that movie. Oh, I'm older than 23. Don't worry about that. I'm older than 23. But what was I gonna say? Is that in that movie, yes, Ginu, was there for her, but she realized that she doesn't have to live in shame with having those patterns. And the thing is, right now I'm in a weird spot where I know I will have those patterns for the rest of my life. But there are some patterns that can be fixed. And it's the trust issues. It's the self-doubt. Not to say it's not going to completely disappear, but when you have those trust issues, you, after being hurt multiple times over and over and over and over again, you start to think that people are just going to hurt you. And then one day, someone will come and they have nothing but good intentions. And they won't hurt you. And they tell you they won't hurt you. But because you've been so hurt before, you're worried, you're scared, you're terrified. Then the next thing you know, you're hurting them by telling them, oh, I don't trust you, I don't like you. You say this, but I don't believe you, even though everything is laid out for you. And then you realize that emotional knife that you're holding to protect yourself with, and you think they're going to pull out a knife, or even worse, they're going to pull out a pew pew to attack you, and you have that emotional knife with you, and you're swinging it, don't come closer. But you want them to come closer because you want to let go of that knife. And that is the pattern that I face with emotional attachment. I'm swinging that knife and I cut someone. Hi, Aurora. Self-sabotage is really hard. And, you know, I go back to therapy on Monday, which is great. It's wonderful. But swing that emotional knife and you realize you hurt someone who really had nothing behind their back. They had no pew pew, no knife, nothing. They had nothing behind their back, but their arms were wide open, and you think they're going to just pull something from behind their back. But their arms were wide open, and you're swinging and you're swinging and you're fighting, and they get cut and cut and cut. And you realize they never had a weapon. They never had anything. They were never going to pull anything from behind their back. And you realize you're the one. You're the one who's swinging. You're the one who's slashing. You're the one who hurt someone. And the thing is, you don't want to, but even if you don't want to, even if you don't want to hurt someone, the fact that you did is that reason. And it hurts a lot. And something that I've learned, and something that I'm still learning, is that if I don't fix that, I'm just going to be swinging at air, because that person would leave if you keep swinging. And I don't want that. Right now, I think it's just a cut, but I don't want it to go any deeper. And that's why I want to learn to put the knife down. I want to learn to put the knife down. Living with borderline is hard. It's not easy. I have to go to therapy for it. I have to face because it's like, you know, in K-pop Demon Hunters, the Guima, where he's talking in your head. That's how it feels. It feels like that. And you know, self-sabotage really is a big factor. And the person that I hurt is someone that I didn't want to hurt. And it doesn't matter if I didn't want to. The fact that I did still sucks. And, you know, like I said, it's kind of like you have this emotional knife and there's this person right in front of you and you don't know if they have like a knife behind their belt or behind their shirt or worse, a gun, a pew pew. You don't know. But then when you realize that they had nothing behind their back and you're the one swinging rapidly because you're trying to protect yourself, you're trying to not hurt, and you mess up, and you realize there's nothing behind them, that's when you regret it. And, you know, I remember watching K-pop Demon Hunters, and I remember seeing how ashamed Rumi was of her patterns. I am ashamed of myself, of my patterns. I'm ashamed of my clinginess. I'm ashamed of my mood swings. I'm ashamed of just the entire disorder in and of itself, down from the voices in your head that tell you all these lies, down to even when you look in the mirror and you're like, it should have been you. It should have been you. Why are you still here, not them? You know? And this person that, like, this person that is good and nice, and then you realize you become the problem, and you're self-sabotaging. And being in that hole, and I made so many excuses, down from Ren, if you guys remember who Ren is, down from Ren passing away, to, because, like, if you saw the boba shop, the boba, if you saw the boba, video, Ren left a big mark on my life after he passed away. And I thought that was just one. And then there was another person who hurt me. And then there was another person who hurt me. And then there are friends who hurt me. And then there comes a person standing behind a door. And the crazy thing is, it's not even like a solid door. It's like a transparent door. You see right through it. You see right through that door. You can see a person standing there. And their arms aren't even like their arms aren't even like behind their back. Their arms are just like right here, extended to you, right there. Not even behind their back, like thinking, even when you're in that emotional fog, when in yourself, in your own mind, you're thinking like they're actually holding it like this, but they're not. They're holding it like this, but you think they're like this, but they're like this. And even when they're like this, you're so scared that you feel like they're like this, one hand open, one hand not. But then you see through the door, and you see all these other people, all your loved ones saying that, sorry, it's getting hot in here. Hold on, let me just like pick up my shirt from underneath this, because I'm starting to get like really hot. So you see them, and all these other people are right there, and you're just like, you want to open the door. You want to open the door, and you're like, you're pulling, like, come here, open the door this way. But then you realize it's a push door. And not only do you look stupid, do you know how stupid people look when they're like trying to pull a push door? They look stupid. They look really dumb. I say that because I'm like really hot in this. I look dumb. I'm like doing this to the door, like trying to pull it, in a way, wanting them to stop, to come through the door, because you want them to come. But sometimes you have to be the one to push the door, which the action of pushing is going first, going through. And the thing is, with this door, they can easily pull. They can pull on the other side. I just realized it. But if you're pulling and they're pulling, the door is not going to open. And you have to be the one to push it through. You're just too stupid to realize to push it through. And so, with that, I realize everything that has happened in my life, there was a point. Thank you, Cool Gamer. There was a point where in this door, I have just sat there waiting for anyone to come through. But I want one person to come through. Like my loved ones, my friends, my family. They're all on the other side, but I am just sitting at the door. I'm sitting. And even when that person pushes or pulls, I had to push, he had to pull. So even when he pulled to go through the door, that fear makes you want to just slam that door because you're scared. And if you slam that door hard enough, and that's the problem with BPD. There's a phrase in BPD, in the BPD like therapy community. It's the I love you, I hate you, 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 I love you, don't leave me. And it turns to I love you, I hate you, 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 don't leave. Fear and insecurities will do what they can to trip you, but you have one life. Enjoy it and happy as much as you can. Until death takes you. Everyone deserves to be happy. You do too. You're right. You're right. Was not expecting to cry on stream. You're so right. And, over this weekend, I went to a con. It was fun. Made some new friends. I wanted to go to the tree that's like on the other side of my building. We only went on one side of the building, but it's on the other side of the building at the park. And in a way, I shouldn't even go there. I shouldn't even think about it because that is a past. That is unleash the hugs. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I wanted to go and be like, it's done. But you know what? I realized this threshold, this chokehold of my own fears, my own patterns, my own. It's not even I don't know if it's an insecurity, but I think it's more just like a fear that it's been holding me back. And what bugs me is that I had a deep conversation with a person about it, and everything I said was, that's just an excuse. But partially, maybe it was. But when I said I want to change, you're forcing yourself. I'm not forcing myself. I want to. I just never had a fire lit under my ass. I'm sorry. Guess what, guys? I cuss. Thank you. Thank you for the hugs. I never had that fire under my ass because everyone in my life was worth losing. There was no, like, okay. Like, a lot of it was apathy. A lot of it was like, okay, well, cool. You don't like me? All right. But then there's a person in your life. And that's the thing about your favorite person in BPD. You will change. You will change not because you feel forced to, but because there's that fire lit under your ass. And sometimes there's a person, and it can be your mother, it can be your father, it can be your sibling, it can be your cousin, it can be a friend, it can be a person that you're seeing, it can be your kid, like, it can be anyone. There'll be a person that will light that fire under your ass, and you're just like, enough is enough. And you just have to pray God gives them the grace to let you have that second chance. And I realized that. And he says that, like, you've had that, like, I'm talking about God, not my not the person I'm talking about, but God will say, like, you messed up, but come here. You know where you went wrong. And it's like, stop sinning, stop falling back into that. And the sin of despair, the sin of despair is a doozy. The sin of despair, it exists. People don't believe me, but, like, people say, so there's so I went to Catholic school. So in Catholicism, oh well, there's that. Okay, I'm hopping on YouTube on my laptop. I should have gone live on my laptop. Didn't know why I didn't, but I just, here we are. This is where we're at. The sin of despair is so, I'm gonna mute myself. It's so tempting. It's there, and it's there, and oh my god, my nose is running. Not new activity. How do you guys see your, like, most recent subscribers? Oh well, I'm too dumb. I'm too dumb, guys. I have no clue how to do that. The sin of despair is so great, and God will tell you, you need to stop sinning. You need to stop sinning, because the despair alone will make you give up. It'll make you give up. And have you guys, oh my neck, oh gosh, I just cracked something, and when I cracked it, I felt it here, and it went down to my elbow. That was so weird. All right, bye, Emilio. Oh gosh, I can barely smell anything right now. Yeah, it'll haunt you. It'll hurt you, and you know what combats despair? Let me ask you that. What combats despair is hope. And hope is wonderful. And there's one thing to have faith. Faith, being faithful, this loyalty is knowing that, because God is faithful to us, meaning He will never forsake us. He will never. Do I believe that I'm a faithful person? Yes. Do I believe that my friends are faithful people? Some of them. Do I believe that the person that I have hurt is a faithful person? Yes, I do. No hesitation. Then where's the problem, right? It's the lack of hope. It's my lack of hope. And when you lack hope, you fall into that despair. And when you fall into that despair, guess what? You get to a place where you can't get out. And sometimes when you're in that dark pit, you want to get out. You do want to get out. And there have been times, I'm not even gonna lie, there have been times where you're in that pit and you want to get out, and then you just get bogged down with more and more and more. Are you still streaming on Insta right now? I couldn't find your account. Yes, I am still streaming on Instagram right now. I am still on Instagram. So you get bogged down, and when you get bogged down, you're just kind of like, But I'm sorry, I just realized something. Is that when you see hope at the end of the tunnel, sometimes that's enough for that fire under your ass. And sometimes you think that when you're stupid, like me, hi, I'm stupid. Hi, nice to meet you. When you're stupid, you think you see the light from above, right? You see it? You see there's a light from above, and you're like, oh, maybe there's hope. But then you're climbing and the dirt is so unsteady, and you're climbing and you're like, oof, and you fall down, and you see it, and you're still like climbing, oof, and the dirt making you fall is like this painful like doubt and like worry and concern, and you're like, oof, you can't get up, and it sucks, right? You can't get up. But sometimes, and I'm not saying all the time, it would be nice, actually. Yeah, no, it would be nice if when there's a rope let down, down that pit of despair, you can take it. And that rope That rope is therapy. That rope is God. That rope is, because that rope will help you get back up, get out of that pit. And sometimes that rope actually, like, have you ever held onto, I don't have rope. I don't, like, here's like something here. It's like, let's say this is the rope. This is the bunny ear of my sweater. Let's say this is the rope, right? And you're holding onto the, like, pretend this is like really high up. This is such a dumb experiment. Not experiment, like, this is dumb, but okay. So there's a rope, and you're like, okay, I have it. Oh, I'm slipping. Like, I'm slipping. But then the rope is getting higher, and you're like, you can feel the weight. You can feel your own weight dangling. And that's what going to therapy, I feel like going to therapy and going to church without, like, you think you're, okay, the rope is here. You're hanging on, but the weight of your own body, of your own past, your own life is there. And sometimes you need to do the work. You need to climb. You need to get out. And you need to use your legs and climb out of that pit, holding onto that rope. And you're holding onto that rope for dear freaking life. Because if you let go of that rope, which I have done so many times, I have let go of that rope with, like, stopping therapy, like, stop going to church for a little bit. I just wallowing into that despair. I have let go of that rope so many times, but that rope is still there. And now when there's a new goal that's hovering over that pit, you want to take that rope again and climb and climb and climb and climb. And right now, I'm at that pit. Oh, I won't deny that. I'm at that pit. And I have the rope. I see the rope. But I'm not just going to let this rope pull me, because it's not going to work. Having that rope pull and tug at you isn't going to work, because it's going to be heavy, it's going to be painful, it's going to be hard. I have to put my leg up against the wall of this pit and climb like my life depends on it. And you know what? Part of this rope that was even one of the first steps of me taking this rope again, of me I have new hobbies. I actually am getting back into cosplay again. I used to not, but now I have a new group of friends that it's great. Part of taking that rope again is calling the therapist or making the appointment with the therapist. And I found one that was actually pretty, not cheap, but like, it was kind of, oh gosh, there's only 2 minutes remaining on my other stream, on my Instagram. I guess that's gonna end soon. Part of taking that rope was hitting live. Was hitting go live again. Even when I was afraid. It's hitting go live again. And I think with that, thank you. I'll probably be back later. Who knows? But my phone's dying. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you. I don't know. Big hearts. Okay. Bye. Let's end this TikTok one first. And then we will end this one.